Hello everyone, and we are back with another episode. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding recent incidents that have unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is a harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. Worse than the emptiness is the ringing. Distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toil for us, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Crimin Indians. Up next, a special report: temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Check some more of the news here. Today's incident sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Let's check on Fireman Sam. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? I want to test you. Seems like even worse than I thought. Cough, damn it. I don't think I'll hold it longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though, thank you. But now it's just sitting here while the rest of you guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Well, Fireman Sam's a human, so we won't do any tests on him. Let's check this person. I need to do some tests. Been watching the TV, have we? Bought into the whole visitor thing, have we? Fine, do your tests, but I know my rights. Let's check your teeth. Maybe you'll like to see if there's any leftovers you can scavenge while you're in there, huh? Right, perfect white teeth, that's a bad sign. Happy now, are we? Or are you going to commit pre-medical murder because of I brushed my teeth? What a world. Some more tests. Check your eyes. You can notice a lot of things by looking into someone's eyes. Leave alone. Another test with the final energy. A photograph of them. Right, it's all red, so that's a bad sign. I have to shoot them, neutralize them, That's a criminal. Stop it. It's against the law. Oh. Right, turned out that one was actually a human and not an alien in disguise, not one of the visitors. So what happens when you don't pay your tax to stay in the house? Let's head off to bed and get some more survivors in the house. See where the first ones are knocking. Check out the windows first. A group of victimized females settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. Small pocket of safety. But how long could they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the streets. Their bodies bear shallow burns, hunger wears them thin. Inside your house you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. See what's on the road now. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper carefully not to be heard by the FEMA officials. Officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. See who's there?
Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better.
What's going on in the city? Bring back the ones you took. That's what's going on in the city.
Repercussions. Keep resisting and there's even more outbreaks. Then wiping them out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply. And that one leads to more violence.
How long is all this going to continue? When are you going to get rid of the visitors?
I start sitting in the corner of these ends. Stay out of the way. Hard to say when things all return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep us in. Calculate us, and this will be even all you need.
So what now? I have to hand someone over to you again.
We need people. Two to be precise. I'll speed things up. This is all for the best.
Fine, if it helps.
Remember, help us help you. Function steady. I'll bring these two people back before you know it. And you handle the visitors.
So they've took the hippie and the anorexic man with a sore mouth. Who's just knocking at the door. Yes, your home is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you, yes. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. It's not a bad thing. This is my shout. There will be need in it once I die. The way there's no need to find cloth drive our dead. We don't believe in salvation, but unless it comes from death herself. She's already there, with somebody helping her cross the threshold. So what is it you want? Do you want to come in or something? We must perform the burial rites to wise and all. Our house is perfect for it, yes. Dev's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning excitement of this prospect. Sounds like a fair. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your home will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. Then I'll just shoot you all. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. You think we're few that carry the torch of our faith. Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay, yes. I doubt it shall take very long. Says, yep. Keeping your distance, huh? There's a survivor of the day. Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Why aren't you indoors? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighbourhood's dealt with it. You don't need nothing else about me. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? What with the gear you suppressed makes you visitor proof? That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. Could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, which just makes it easier. The most effective way, though, lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for the visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it! You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in the neighbourhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor analysed the entire patrol. Females being taking people, no clue if they're coming back. Visitors keep showing up, but I've got a gun of my own. Just one half-naked. So it wasn't wearing any protective armour. Interesting, you actually saw him. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumours. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. One of the survivors that can visit outside. Hello, anyone in there? I heard footsteps, meaning you're there behind the door. Can you open it? First return the ones you took. Did you notice? I don't get it. Oh no, I'm not with FEMA. Is it because of the uniform? Everybody hates them from what I've seen. For what it is they do. For people get taken away and they never come back. Who knows what's really going on? So, who are you? Just a regular factory guy. Built fridges, fix them too. I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up, not enough people left, we couldn't keep up. I burned out and quit. Come in, you should leave. I'll bring him in, doesn't look that bad. Any place I can sit? Didn't think you'd actually let me in. Looks like no one else has come for the night. Time to head off and get some sleep. Some shut-eye. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. Remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new occult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has been taking a public stand against fear. What began as a harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. That one we got before must have been one of the ones that escaped the camp. Some other cultists have got inside the house. We're not home, I know. We appreciate your hospitality and will stay in the room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey is nice. Now, when I was playing this, I accidentally gave one of them the note. So that is bad. Let's talk to the rest of them. You are observant at home. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me, lies behind the knees. Our mentor teaches us neither heaven or hell. That's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, we will ever truly understand her. What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I feel confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of the dead and mountains of bones to reach her. Death. Who are you? Lost souls just like the countless, we yearn for peace and for stillness eternal. Death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashing of the dog on burned it? For millennia we clawed at the veil, sneaking the lives meaning, and its answer was laughingly simple. Death is our purpose and we are her followers. Alright, if you want to see what they said, just go back and pause that specific part. So we went quite fast through while recording it. Stuck with this escapee and the firefighter and the three possible alien occultists. Really found the uniform in a car. Earlier you said you took it off a corpse. You're not lying to me, are you? Well, yeah, sure. Found it in a car on a dead guy. Figured the uniform would protect me from the visitors. I mean, those FEMA guys wear it for a reason, right? Hope I didn't get too much. Well, go ahead, just don't waste precious time. Some tests on him. White teeth, that's a bad sign. Well, listen, I've seen better days. You know, we had this case once, someone, commander looked in his mouth and was a visitor, then bang. So I figured it's better not to get too thrown out with the teeth, just avoid question. Wait, my teeth are fine, what are you doing? Ask some more questions. I can't forget the moment we didn't even check properly, just bang. Might not even be a visitor now. Don't bomb over my teeth just in case. Do some more checks on him. Just check his eyes. Right. Definitely a visitor with the deformed eyes. Right, we're gonna shoot him because he had them weird eyes. Might be any human, that one. He didn't make this visitor noise when we shot them. Just check our character quickly. Make sure we haven't been infected. Let's check on Fireman Sam. It's so goddamn hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while while putting out fires. Overnight, see what's going out. An armed visitor hunter hold a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will ever survive the new world? Not those guys. Female officer stands over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. To the street. Two female officers stand by the lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. It's George of It, is that the house? He's not asleep. He should be. Some strange things. Are you lost? Where are your parents? Parents? Don't have any, never did. Are they something we need? What are you looking for? Need help find your home? Wrong smell, wrong voice. Sorry. This house is wrong. There's a creature again. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. Now one of your ilk is deathless. All because word one single word, what word it is. You know what I mean, yes? Strange things happen around here. Up around you. I don't feel anything, I don't care. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new, a gamble of sorts? If there are at least two of us inside your house. You'll open the door for me. Because dogs are aside in the bodies now. I don't understand. Can you come back later? It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone. No, I'm not alone. Well, even your rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then. Till we meet again. See who's knocking at the door now. Finally, some kind of shelter. This one definitely looks like an alien. Tell of the eyes, what new? I saw unspeakable, I won't dare describe it, for who dwells on what mind's birth when it breaks? It's always just in front of me, buried into the darkness. There are no words of ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, if you'd have done the same. What did he say? You mean the Pale Man? You really think the Pale Man is it all would take from me? Rip my eyes from my sockets? Oh no, there's something far worse out there. Out here. Bigger, stronger, it can't be named, it follows the scent of burning flesh and reap what we've sown. That thing was never meant to exist, it shouldn't exist. Come in, you should leave. Add something on me, wait please, I think it's kombucha. You can take it to need at least a day to catch my breath, but I'm not sure it'll ever happen. When you take them in because we'll give them money. Thank you, maybe not now. Dan, will you be harder to sleep without eyes closed? Hey pal, listen, I'm kind of knee deep in shit right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Why do you need help? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger and then, well, you know how thing goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here. And rather is my car. What happened to your car? What happened to your passenger? Those damn FEMA asshats jacked my ride. So I was driving this fare right, but I noticed his teeth were too white. Way too white, you know. So I kind of stuck him over to FEMA and they weren't exactly going to let him skedaddle. At first they praised me like, good job citizen, help you. You'd get up, but then jackass dragged me away from the car. Turns out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kind of cracked one of them with a bottle I had to sort of stash in my car and legged it. I'm going to bring this one in. We need as many people as possible. Phew, thanks pal. Just remember, don't trust those fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Well, that concludes another episode of No, Not a Human. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.